proverbial beacon. Very dark conditions for the last of the day. Raging favourite is the Fugazi. All set. Speedy settled. They're racing though, and actually missing the jump badly is Game of War back a clear last. One of the first to actually get going from over towards the inside and showing a ton of early speed. Sporting Image is going to burn them off and go to the front from Clark and Ken too. And rushing up there deeper out on the track is Zosimus soon after, outside of the Fugazi. In behind them, a length and a half away, Zosimus, closely followed by the Escort, Could Be Queen, Driftwood Girl further back in the field. In company also with Athlete. Over on the inside next of all is Speedy Justice at the 600 mark and being followed by Alta Sulamore. And back towards the tail end of the field is Faulty. And back there last of all, a couple of lengths behind them, Game of War, who really messed the start up. At the 400 though, coming around the turn, Sporting Image just in front of Clark as they corner. Over on the outside of those, Zosimus running third. And now the Fugazi is letting rip down the outside, followed by the Escort coming to the 200. Sporting Image, the Fugazi. Ken too gets a run closer to the inside. Then Driftwood Girl, the Escort. Athletes winding up as well, and so's Alta Sulamore with a run. The Fugazi, Athlete, Alta Sulamore, Athlete. Athlete won it narrowly from Alta Sulamore. Not sure about third place. It could be Driftwood Girl, who may have nudged the Fugazi out of the minor placing. In behind them, close up as well, the Escort. Oh, what a run. Game of War. There is a Black Booker after missing the start badly, coming from last and has finished up running about sixth. The big run right behind them to Ken too. Zosimus back there in company as well with Klondike Kenny, and then the speedy Sporting Image, who cut up, and so did Clark. Well back in the field then behind those is Faulty, who's amongst the last of them home, in company with Speedy Justice, and pulling up at Beckett's gate is Could Be Queen. Athlete, ridden by Stephen Parnham. That'll be a double for Steve. Alta Sulamore, the Morton stable with Johnston Porter chasing a double in the last couple. And the scene changed pretty dramatically, and 9 did hold third by a nose, the Fugazi, the short price commodity, only just in front of Driftwood Girl. A neck, a short head are the margins, and the time 1:12 flat. Hectic finish, very busy finish. Athlete the winner, gets home to take out the last of the day for the Nev Parnham stable by helmet from Burnished for Nev, Carolyn Parnham, Colin Loxton, Steve Kilner, and a winning double for Steve Parnham, $28.40 and $3.20. Got out to be at a crazy price. 11 Alta Sulamore, the Sepoy mare from High on Love, Dan Morton and Clint Johnston Porter, $3.40. The 5 scrambles into third, the Fugazi, back like there was no settling at the shorts, $1.10. As they come back after that really hectic finish after the running of race 8. And Athlete gets home with his third victory in 12 starts. Good trial before the failure first up. He gets the job done second up in this preparation for part owner and trainer Neville Parnham. 34.95 the section. Let's get to Gareth, who's with Nifty Nev after winning the last of the day.
Neville Parnham joins us here. Athlete Brett Lenton, he gave that out this morning on the Sports Daily, saying that this horse just needs a white barrier. Nifty, you were probably a little bit, I don't know if you didn't have that much confidence before the race, you just didn't know where he was, but that was a good performance.
I'd agree with all that, yeah. Brett's a good judge, yeah, he was finished up a good price, so I had to have something on him, but he is a quality horse, but he lost his way a little bit there, and we just decided to ride him off the pace. He's had a tongue tie added to his gear, and you know, all those things add up, and the drop in grade probably helped him, but he did a good job with the big weight.
Why is it with some horses that just don't like inside gates?
I don't know, but he doesn't like them. But,
he hates them.
They generally get better runs, but I think he likes the galloping room, to be honest, and it certainly went his way today.
What do you do with him now? Just scratch him every time he draws an inside gate?
No, we will scratch him then, but it was a good effort, and hopefully we can step him up to a Saturday race. He has one Saturday race, I think, or 2, early in his career, so hopefully he can get back to that grade and go on with it.
Obviously named after you as well.
Of course.
Stellar athlete. Well done, Nifty.
Thank you.
There's Neville Parham. Oldest Solomore, she can do that when she's fresh a little bit. She did it at Melbourne Cup Day, Brittany, and that was a good effort today. And the Fugazi had its opportunity back in the third, but as Chris Gangemi pointed out, was probably a little bit too short. And it's a horse that's on a derby campaign, so there's a long way to go for that gallop of this prep.
That's right. Obviously aimed for bigger and better things further in the preparation. So definitely not one we want to jump off just yet by any means. But if you did take the shorts, you probably are in a bit of pain. But thankfully for the backers of Athlete, Stevie Parham was able to get him home. Brings up a double for Stevie as well. So it's been a nice twilight meeting here for Steve. Congratulations. It's been over 500 days since this horse has seen the winner's circle, but the outside gate seems to have done the trick.
Yeah, look, he enjoyed probably having space in the run. He was able to get a good rhythm and feel comfortable. He got a good passage through the corner and to the outside, and he let down today.
Twice today you've been able to be victorious on horses that have swooped down the outside. On a Wednesday midweek meeting, do you sometimes find that that can be a bit of an advantage, being able to come down the outside?
Yeah, I think definitely today it looked like that's the way the track was favouring. So both of my rides like to be ridden that way, so it fell in my favour. And yeah, they both got the job done. Did he feel a different horse today compared to first up when he was disappointing? Yeah, look, the other day when he raced, he felt like he sort of travelled to the 200 and then he give up. I'd said to Dad put the tongue tie on him just to try something. He sort of kept making a bit of a noise with his wind. Whether or not that helped, it might have helped a little bit, but everything sort of fell together today for him and he got the job done, so it was a good result.
We won't be changing anything because it worked. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, well done to Stevie Parham. He finishes off with the double, and Stevie riding that for his father, Neville. So, Athlete, Alta Moore, the Fugazi, Driftwood Girl, your top four numbers. Thanks for your company here at Ascot today. We'll catch up with you once again on Saturday from this track for another big day of racing here at headquarters for Western Australian Racing.